Okay, after this, I'll take a mental break. So, doing meth and all that. I was in my apartment. Finally moved away from my mom and dad. I got an apartment because I knew that the DCS was not going to let me have my kids back unless I got one. I hadn't lost them yet, but I knew I was on the verge of doing it. But they were letting me get by with so much stuff that I continued to use because I thought, well, I'm untouchable. So in my new apartment, although I wasn't getting anywhere other than getting my apartment, I was still using. Then one day they followed me to my apartment, gave me a drug screen. I followed them all the way to my mom and dad's, signed my kids over to my mom and dad, not that day, but 2 days later, June the 19th. This was June the 17th, so I followed them on June the 19th to my mom and dad's where I was taking them to pick up my son, or taking my daughter to meet with my son where my son was at. My world was falling apart. I actually went cold turkey, but I was in IOP, aftercare, graduated. Within 13 months, I got my kids home. I moved out of that apartment because they accused my drug screen guy that was giving me my drug screens of being the guy that was dealing drugs to me, which I was totally clean, proved to the lady that had the housing that I was clean. Still told me that since I had 3 allegations over my head that I was losing my apartment. So I ended up moving in with his sister. He fell back into dope. We had a fight. He ended up back with his ex-wife. I was really upset with him because the way that he was leaving me at night to be back with her. And I put my foot down. He moved in with me again in Mitchell in our own apartment. We were still using. We actually went on a 4-hour drive, almost 4-hour drive, so it'd be like 8 hours, 9 hours, counting all the stops, just to get full scripts of Percocets at $20 a pill and come back. That's how bad we were doing. My cousin had passed away. I had almost lost my job, so I straightened my act up again.